through the summer of 2008, the major issue in the campaign was the wars that America was fighting. And if that had been the principal issue, then John McCain's biography, war hero, prisoner of war, military veteran, all this, made more sense to most people. But when all of a sudden the economy became the big deal, then he lost all of the edge there, and Obama handled the questions better than McCain did. So that opened the door to get him in. But what it meant was that when he entered office, it was unclear exactly what condition the country was in. The economy was in tough shape. The financial sector was really in an uncertain condition. But when he was elected, the unemployment rate was only 6%. So almost whatever happened was going to be, things were going to get worse, and his opponents would be able to make a plausible case that he did it. Now, it's not, I don't know how thoroughly it's remembered these days, that Herbert Hoover went to his grave. He lived forever, by the way, after the 1930s. He lived into the 1960s. He went to his grave contending that he had cured the Depression. And it was only the election of this wild-eyed Democrat that screwed things up. That, in fact, there were some modest signs of an uptick in the summer of 1932. And so Hoover could claim the economy was pulling out. And then the country did this crazy thing and elected Franklin Roosevelt. Barack Obama is in that situation now, where he inherited this condition. And furthermore, because the country was walking the tightrope when he became president, he knew that he couldn't take the kind of bold action that Roosevelt did, because if he took the wrong step, the country might go right off the cliff into a full-blown depression. Furthermore, if he had been paying attention to the career of Franklin Roosevelt, he would have realized that whatever he did to fix the situation, he would not get any credit for it. Because Roosevelt, one could argue, quite plausibly, saved the bacon of Wall Street in 1933, 1934. But Wall Street didn't like the idea at all. And the Republicans campaigned against the Republican leadership. Wall Street campaigned against Roosevelt forever. They were the ones who called him the traitor to his class, which is the title of my book. And they have been criticizing Roosevelt ever since. With Barack Obama, we could argue, and people do debate, how much the TARP, how much financial stimulus, how much the actions by the Fed prevented the financial crisis from creating Great Depression 2.0. The fact is, we're not in Great Depression 2.0, and it's unclear whether, well, Obama's not getting any credit for it. Although he's claiming a little bit of credit today for turning around GM. We'll see if anybody actually gives him credit for it.